Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wild time here, and welcome to another evening of Battlefield Competitive. Tonight, you're joining me with the United Gamers Season 2 Battlefield 5 PC event. It's a T6 event, and we've got TWP versus BKW. Two maps on the table tonight. It's going to be 4 rounds of awesome fun. Rotterdam and Lofoten Islands. Obviously, we've seen Lofoten plenty of times before. Rotterdam tends to be falling out of the rotation as of recently, so it's nice to see it back on the table for these guys. Like I said, this is a PC event, not something I usually cast, but definitely be doing it a lot more, and we'll have more games for you tomorrow. A nice double header tomorrow, and you can get some more details on that during the mid rounds. I have the slides up for you as well. Just waiting for the players to get ready, get in the server, and then we can get this show on the road. And in the meantime, sit tight, listen to the music, and I'll jump back in when I'm ready. Hello guys, it's a wild time back again. Let's reintroduce the stream once more. We are joined tonight with the United Gamers League, two big teams casting off in the second matchup of round one, TWP versus BKW. 4 rounds across two maps tonight, Rotterdam and Lofoten Islands. Should be a very, very good game. Well, at least that's what we're hoping so. Round one went to UNIQ at the beginning versus UNTD. So this will be the second round of that season two, and we'll have to see how it goes. If any of you guys are interested in the stats following this tournament, make sure you go onto my Twitter. I've got a link to a Google Doc which has got all of the awesome juicy stats that you'd like to know about the players, the teams, the maps, and so on. Any of the overlays that you see tonight, like you see at the beginning here, showing the maps, the rounds, the scores, is going to be from the Jampu overlay system. Jampu, massive contributor to the Battlefield community here. Spent a year developing this system so us casters can bring you some awesome footage in a professional manner. So sit tight, just waiting for the players to jump in. TWP are all in now, just waiting for BKW. Hopefully we won't be waiting too long. Hello guys, and we're still waiting for those players to jump in. It's only been 5 minutes, so hopefully they won't be too long. Just a bit of info on the other games that I'll be casting this weekend from the same United Gamers League. We've got a double header tomorrow. Retired versus UTC Red, that's going to be 5 PM UK time, and then we've got Door versus UTC Blue starting at 7 UK time. So it's going to be +1 for all of you Central European folks there. So make sure you follow the channel and tune in tomorrow for possibly 2 or 3 hours of awesome Battlefield competitive content. So that's going to be games 3 and 4. So this is going to be game 2, sorry. We missed game 1, unfortunately that happened during the week there. If any of you guys are interested in the stats following the league going forward, make sure you go and follow my Twitter. That's well timed. Just search it. You'll see my beautiful tashy face. And I have a Google Sheet there which shows the KDs, the plus and minuses, the higher and lower ends across the players, the teams, and the maps themselves. So make sure you go and check that out and share the love. Still waiting on these players to join, so just sit tight. Hopefully we can begin this shortly. Does look like we have the first of the BKW guys jumping in, so it won't be long. She likes it when I treat her good. She likes it when I treat her bad. She likes to travel all around. I take her everywhere and back. Yeah. Oh, you fucking with the man, girl. You throw it right back. No, I like that. I'ma bite back. You know I've become a fan, girl. The way you throw back like a Kodak. Girl, you own that. Cruise around without a plan, girl. We'll never go back. Girl, you know that. You were so bad. Let's just spend a couple grand, girl. You know you're fucking with the man, girl. Yeah. Oh, you could have been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me. Hello guys, and it looks like we are going to be ready to rock and roll very, very shortly. Both teams are in T6 tournament here, so you can see those lovely faces at the top. So we're just going to wait for these guys to jump in, and I believe we're just going to be waiting 5 minutes for the guys to get ready. We'll be playing all 4 rounds, regardless of who wins the first 3. All 4 get played in this tournament here. Just waiting for players to jump in and things to get ready. And for those of you wondering, one game in, Hupsucks from UNIQ is the player to beat, MVPing in the 3 categories that I've set up. So make sure you go to my Twitter, give me a follow, and check out that doc that I've got going on. I'll try and get the link for it for you guys as well. There you go. Check out the stats for the tournament as we progress through and how things are going to go. I believe we're still waiting on players to get ready and to join. And take a look at the lineup tonight. I'm not too familiar with the PC guys, and a lot of new guys that I'm seeing in this tournament compared to the others that I've seen floating around. Just waiting on the teams to be ready. We're all ready to go on our end. Let me know who you guys are supporting throughout this tournament here, and indeed throughout the game. If there are any particular players you are ready to want to follow as I follow the action, pop it in the chat there, and I'll try and do my best to get an eye on that. And at the end of it, I'll try my best to do sort of my own sort of MVP going forward. It does look like the game will be starting at the 21:30 timer. So 30 seconds, and we'll be rock and rolling. Players running back to their spawn areas now. Also, we have BKW in the red and TWP in the blue. Again, if you guys want me to change any of the audio levels, up the game volume, so on and so forth, just please let me know. But we will be getting this very, very shortly. Map 1, Rotterdam. 1 out of 4. Let's go. And it does look like both teams are off to a really good start here. BKW pushing very aggressively towards the Charlie flag here. I wonder if they're going to go for that full right-hand flank that we see so many of our console teams prefer. TWP getting a lot of good spawns on Alpha now, moving really aggressively into Bravo, and it does look like they're going to get that nice 4-man stack to set up that perfect little line for that defense. We'll jump onto Pimk if we can, if it is going to let us. Fingers crossed. No, doesn't look like Dice wants to play ball today. There we go. We're going to jump onto Parkway here, as he is on the Bravo flag, looking to defend the push from Charlie. Not much happening here. I'll try and get the kill feed up for you when I can. Parkway still on the way here. Fortunately, can't quite get the kill. Does get the enemy suppressed though. Things looking very, very slow to begin with. TWP taking the upper foot here with both the Alpha and Bravo capture, able to repel the attacks. But we do see BKW with a two-man push on the right-hand side. It's going to be Parkway BE to try and defend that. Picks off one, sees a second right in front of him, picks up the second as well. Third coming down the lane, he does see him, hits the reload. Can't pick up the third, unfortunately. He's going to have to leave that to the rest of his teammate. Jumping on Zords here, too far away from the action. Following, he managed to get a nice kill there on Liquid. See Zeleny doing a good job as well. TWP still holding Alpha and Bravo, leading the game 158 to 131. Doing a good job so far. Things staying pretty static. We are now seeing BKW setting up for a push around the right-hand flank. We are going to jump onto Liquid here as he leads his team forward. Getting up behind the cover of the trams, which has been absolutely decimated. You can see the two dead bodies of his teammates there as that last failed push. TWP moving three players very aggressively now to the right-hand side to shut down that push straight away. BKW not able to get any kills at the moment. Kill feed completely dominated by the TWP side. Keeping on following here as he bounces between the left and the right flanks. BKW really need to make some sort of push. Ideally, more smokes if they can get them out would make things 10 times easier here. But those ZKs and that SF causing massive havoc for that BKW side. Taking a look at the scoreboard, we can see TWP having a lack of time there. 4-0, 5-1, really good KDs moving forward. BKW in a completely opposite position there, struggling to get anything on the board. Jumping back onto Liquid as he decides to push through smoke into cover. Teammates in the building to the left, and let's see if they can try and break through. Liquid getting hit from the right-hand side. Pellis in the smoke, sitting just outside of Bravo. Decides to hit the deck. Head glitches from Parkway, hitting FK0. Pellis goes down to Parkway as well. Jumping up onto Q83, who is respawning back onto Charlie. Pempek moving his way back towards Bravo alleyway. Looking very dangerous right now. Trying to peek through, facing a really difficult head glitch there. Foodie picking up a nice two-piece there. Jumping back onto Q83, spawn out Charlie. Only now just making his way down the right flank here. BKW looking to try and stack the right-hand flank and push through. Smokes are going out. Q looking to go for that reload. Foodie picking up a double. Lou now hitting up Plexus as he pushes through. Q83 making his way around the long right flank here. Tries to engage, but Lou pulling back, hitting a massive head glitch there. It's going to make things really, really difficult. Lou, again, keeping things going. Looking to push up and deny that revive. Picking up a cheeky. Oh, was going to be a two-pace. Mary Chain looking to finish up Zords as he gets picked up there. Hopefully the game audio should be a little bit louder for you guys now. It's definitely there. Hopefully that should be better for you guys. Lou still firing down range. Parkway getting kill after kill. We're about halfway into this game so far. TWP leading with a 2-cap that they've held since the beginning. 157 to 70. BKW still trying to break this. Unfortunately, they can't. We're going to stick on Lou as 2 men. 3 men from BKW now stack at the back of the trams here. Really solid defense by TWP as they just bounce from the left to the mid to the right. Absolutely denying BKW any real estate here. Take an overview, see where BKW are setting up for their next push. It looks like Foodie is going to be the one to stop this. A really powerful position here on those stairs. And especially with the SF. Really accurate gun on the PC. Not really favoured in the console side of things here. But Foodie making it work. BKW getting slapped around here. 2 players go down in the alley. They're looking to set up around the right-hand side yet again. And it's going to be the likes of Mary Chain and Lou who are going to slowly push up to the cover here, making it even harder for BKW to get any real estate on this left-hand side of the TWP defense here. Mary Chain picking off one, already pre-aiming another around the right-hand side. Grenades going out, forcing the players forward. Has to go for the revive here, but it does look like Parkway is able to move in and assist with that one. Pimpek picking up a kill on Foodie, and I believe that's going to open up the mid channel here. And as that happens, TWP trying to get players in, but it's not working out for them too much. Liquid doing a good job now trying to get the revives on his teammates and try and push to Bravo, but they are now getting smacked in the back from that flank there. Good work by Lou and Parkway cutting that in, not getting too aggressive and going for that Charlie flag. Jump onto Mary Chain, who's made his way to Charlie, just kept following that flank. It's 155 to 39, TWP dominating at the moment. Mary Chain still alive here. Foodie moving in to carry on with the assist. Mary Chain just had to keep those guys busy. Already looking at the spawns for the Charlie flag here. Giving Foodie the time he needs to capture the flag. Let's have a look and see where BKW are now. Looks like they're trying to push through the smoke here. Jump onto K0. It's not going to go right for him. And I believe Liquid just got ruined as well. TWP, again, doing an amazing job here. They haven't faltered once. Lou and Foodie, 15-0. Parkway, 15-1. TWP on fire tonight. Parkway just mopping up Pellis as he moves in from the spawn here. TWP setting up for a spawn trap to finish this on a triple cap at 154 to 0. And there we have it. Like, absolutely dominating plays from that side there. So yeah, guys, TWP absolutely smashing it in the first round there. 154 to 0. Only conceding 6 tickets, not losing Alpha and Bravo once. And at least 2 of their guys going absolutely mental with 15 to 17 to 0 KDs there. Highest on their deaths was 3. BKW unfortunately were the complete opposite there. Hopefully they can do better in the next round. If they can try and get those lucky spawns at the top of Charlie, they can make, or Alpha, sorry, they can get their way to Bravo a lot quicker, and they should be able to set up that same line against TWP. But the thing is, they have to get those kills. If you can't get the kills, you can't open up any space for your team. We saw that happen towards the mid round there, where BKW were able to break around that right-hand side by the trams. They managed to get round there, but Lou was able to fall back, use and abuse those head glitches, and make the defense pretty easy. So the game should be starting in just another 10 seconds here for the next round. We really need to see BKW open up big and open up strong moving forward. Second round, Rotterdam. So hopefully that should have resolved the audio issues that we were having there, guys. I do apologise about that. TWP opening up very strong, moving straight into the Bravo flag here, breaking the BKW side before they can move out anywhere. I do apologise about those audio issues moving forward. Let me know if the volumes need to be adjusted. I know Battlefield can be quite loud at times. TDW in the red, BKW in the blue. BKW with a absolute massive squad wipe here. Lou already in alpha to set up for a triple cap. TWP leading 156 to 152 here. Defending against Liquid as he pushes in. Still trying to get that decap on alpha. BKW moving players in. Lou still causing massive backside problems for BKW here. Just playing very, very carefully, sliding around, getting those really good reloads, and it looks like he is able to finish off that cap. Teammates now spawning in behind him, coming in to shut this one down very, very quickly. BKW still looking to set up for Bravo. We are going to jump on to Pin Peak here. If he can get the kill here, start the capture of the flag, rest of his team slow down, they push from Alpha, they should be able to grab Bravo, make their way to Charlie, and hopefully try and salvage this game here. It's 156 to 133. They are being triple capped right now. TWP in a very, very strong position. Foodie from TWP just looking at the bridge spawn here as BKW try and move out of the map. But again, try and look at the overview here. BKW have been completely pushed off of the area. We really could have seen with one of these guys hiding in the building, acting as a spawn beacon. But unfortunately for these guys, it did not happen. T3FK0 looking to put some Panzerfaust down range. Open things up a little bit. Gets a massive hit on Foodie there. Nothing like a bit of heat to the face in the morning. Sees more players to the right looking to spot. It does look like they're going with the longer range weapons here to try and break out of this cap. Jumping in the water, trying to get the place where Foodie was. It's going to be a really strong position. He's got players moving up behind him, literally right above him now. So he's got to be very, very careful. That smoke did just come down, acting as a spawn beacon for Pless there. It's now a 2v2 situation. If he can pick up these guys, it's going to be big. Hits one. Does look like Pless is going to be in front as well. Pless picking up another kill there as they now start to break out, push towards Alpha, and try and salvage this game. About halfway through here with TWP leading 155 to 77. FK still trying to push out. Unfortunately not able to get any kills there. Pless still alive, but Parkway with the 2Ps is going to shut that down straight away. TWP swarming now over the Alpha flag to try and regain control. Reset the defensive positions here. Zelen82 doing a good job just keeping BKW at bay with that FG42. Absolutely cracking weapon here. Parkway choosing when to move out. I think he's going to smoke out very, very soon. Zelen still moving up. Foodie picking up a good kill on Pimpek there. Parkway moving out into the no-go area there to try and pick up some kills. Spraying through the smoke. He knows he's going to get something if he sprays hard enough. Pless tries to push straight through that smoke and meets Parkway dead in the face there. Zelen now moves up behind the car. FG42, really good long-range weapon. Even deadlier on PC than it is on console here. TWP leading this game 154 to 31 on the second round of Rotterdam. Next map will be Lofoten Islands. We're going to have 2 rounds of that. It's going to look nice. Just have a look at the game audio for you guys. It is coming through on my end. I'm not too sure why it's not coming out. I'll see what I can do between the mid rounds for you and try and get that sorted. TWP will be taking this round 154 to 0 by the looks of it. Take a look at that scoreboard here and see where players are. Again, as you can see, TWP having games of their lives here. Foodie at 13 and 1. Hopefully the audio, fingers crossed, it should be fixed now. It might be in my volume settings here, so we'll try and see what we can do to get the audio up and running for you guys. Oh, so the audio is good now. Awesome. So we will be moving into the next map here, Lofoten Islands, for round 3. It does look like we are going to see some of these guys switching players before they start. To open up the scoreboard to see what the switches are going to be like. TWP moving some players around, shuffling things about. We do start to see TWP take some big rounds here. Oh, I do believe I put the scores in wrong, but we will sort that out very quickly. Do apologise about that, guys. There we go. We should be all fixed now. TWP taking the first 2 rounds. 154 each time. So being very consistent there about how things are going to do. Yeah, I've sorted the scores out, guys. It should be good to go. Looking like we're going to see the camp killer in here now, guys. Still waiting for one more of the TWP players to jump in. And it looks like all of the guys are in. Wait for them to start. I think they're going to starting at 23:00 on the timer here. Lofoten Islands. We do have TWP in the blue, BKW in the red. And we'll see how things go from there. So Lofoten Island is probably one of my favourite maps. Definitely allows for some pretty infantry heavy gameplay here. Ideally, especially when you're playing against some of these longer range players who can absolutely beam you. You are going to really want to try and take out a lot of these buildings here to free up a bit of cover as you move around. Holding the centre of the map is going to be key, and holding onto Bravo as well. You really do not want to lose Bravo. It's going to be a good push off if you end up getting your home capped, and either if you try and push that triple cap here. TWP being very, very aggressive now, moving towards Bravo. BKW are a bit slow on the mark. We are going to jump on to Han here, who's following up Foodie, pushing onto Bravo. Foodie getting in flag first. BKW now on a 3. TWP making it a 3-3, pushing on here. Han taking a bit of height, sees one player coming through the door. Can't quite get the kill off here, decides to pull back. Smacks Liquid here, but with an absolute 4-piece from the TWP team, absolutely dominating the scoreboard. Han jumps from the rafters and smacks Pellis in the face there. Jump onto Lou here as she moves towards Charlie flag. Up against a 2v3 situation, takes out one. It's going to try and avenge Parkway if she can. Gets a good kill on Q83. Going to go and take some cover behind these barrels. And it does look like TWP have absolutely dominated BKW as it's just Zord now left over. Camp Killer finishing him off very quickly with the help of Lou. But Liquid managing to get the spawn. Camp Killer again shutting that one down very, very quickly. TWP very early on with absolutely no points conceded here. Pushing BKW into a spawn trap, setting themselves up at Charlie at the high and low end as if you're going to push towards Bravo. And we are going to see Foodie getting very aggressive here, pushing into the non-combat area, shutting off BKW's chance to get in and behind cover. What we really need to see from BKW here is just all of them spawn, all of them try and just smoke up where they can, Panzerfaust into the fences here, open things up, prevent them getting these head glitches and a bit of cover, and that should give you a chance to push forward. But it doesn't look like things are looking up for BKW here. Let's jump on Camp Killer. As he sat up behind the fence, just waiting for players to come in. But Parkway and Foodie shutting things down. Jumping on Lou as she's just waiting at the road for players to spawn at the top end here. But it's going to be no dice for her. 83 spawning up mid, trying to push again through the same route. He's probably been killed 5 times on 4. And that's going to be probably a 6th here as Foodie shuts that one down. Taking a look at the scores, it's obvious to see what's happening here, guys. Pimpek deciding to push out just a little bit, moving with the longer range weapon. Gets a good hit there. Fortunately can't get the kill. Missing another shot. But he's getting hit. The flinch is going to be causing some major issues with the aim there. Still can't quite land those shots. Jumping onto Liquid here as he's in the building in front. And trying to get those kills, free up some space for his team. Unfortunately, we can't. BKW even more trapped now in this building as players are set up on the jetty and on the hills. We can start to see TWP players closing in as BKW moving with a 3-man rush. They still can't get those kills. Foodie takes out 83 here. Han absolutely smacking Liquid here. Mary Chain causing issues for Zords. Pimpek still hanging back, and that is going to be the BKW push white. TWP still leading this game with a absolutely amazing 160 to 42. Haven't conceded a single point so far. Pimpek still trying to get those snipes on. I do believe that will be Camp Killer sitting on the fence there. Camp Killer getting some good shots. So we can jump in from his perspective. I think he's jumped back. Maybe look at the wrong guy. Does look like he did get a shot in the back here. Han looking to move in and shut that one down. Hits for 26. Unfortunately, recalled just a bit too much for the control. Parkway and Lou picking up some good kills. Han and Foodie picking up kills on the right-hand side as well. TWP just bouncing from left to right, left to right. Pless getting beamed as he decides to push through the smoke and off of the ridge there. Han in the right place at the right time. TWP looking to finish this one off at 160 to 0 if BKW can't come out with something amazing round about now. Definitely a dominating performance from TWP here. No deaths, all the revives have counted. BKW losing that one 160 to 0. So guys, does any more really need to be said about what we just witnessed in that round? TWP absolutely smacking it, not conceding a single ticket throughout all of that, and even a single death. A few revives had to come in every now and again, but everyone went massively positive. The team didn't concede anything. BKW really need to start amping the game up here. That was the 3rd round, probably the quickest round I've seen in a long time, as they now move into the 4th and 2nd half of Lofoten Islands. And again, this is match 2 of the United Gamers PC Battlefield 5 League. I believe this is their 2nd season as well. If you guys aren't feeling it tonight, jump in tomorrow for a double header. We have both of the UTC teams playing Door and Retired, so that should be awesome. Starting at 5 PM UK time, should be going for the next 3 hours after that. So I really hope you can join me tomorrow. Leave a follow the Twitter, that's Twitter at Wild Time, and you should be golden for those notifications. We'll be jumping into the next and final map shortly. Lofoten Islands, making it round 4 of 4. And here we go. The round is starting here. BKW in the blue, TWP in the red here. TWP with a slow spawn off the mark. BKW pushing straight into Alpha already. Pimpek pushing straight forward towards the centre of the map here. We're going to keep eyes on him. He's got an important role to play, but being too aggressive. I mean, he must have just mistimed how quick TWP were going to be moving on. Even with that slow start, he should have held off in that building he jumped out of, and he would have had a clear eyes on to at least smoke or slow down TWP into Bravo. They are already pushing in. Q83 just too slow. Zords looking to push up, getting absolutely smacked by Parkway, who's on a two-piece right now. Foodie giving the assist as well. Parkway now moving up towards the front of Bravo, and I believe they're looking to just keep that ball rolling to get a triple. Though Liquid doing a good job taking out Han there. Parkway being very methodical as he searches through the map, deciding to fall back, playing around the outside of Bravo. They do see some BKW guys moving around the back there to try and backcap them at Charlie. Unfortunately, no dice there. Mary Chain finishing that one off with a triple. Mary Chain on Charlie with a 1v2 situation. Looks like Lou is there to back him up. Lou with a two-piece. She's on fire at the moment. Take a look at the scores here. Lou and Foodie with a 3-0. Mary Chain with that 4-0. Liquid is the only kill for BKW at the moment, as TWP lead this game 155 to 132. The triple cap is set. TWP have just finished mopping up the remnants of BKW up by that Charlie flag here, and it does look like we are going to see a pretty disgusting spawn trap from TWP yet again. Camp Killer setting up on the right hand side. Doesn't need to. Foodie has got it covered. It looks like BKW pushing out just a little bit. Zords and Plex both get kills here, but I don't think they're going to be able to move out as quick as they think they can, as you start seeing Mary Chain picking up Plex here. Holding the left hand side. Both players shooting at that truck there. Enemy hit for 81. Foodie with a good kill on Peter there. Q83 trying to push out, getting hit by Lou as she covers the mid. Parkway hits Liquid as he pushes out. Mary Chain now moving up along the right hand side to cover and give Camp Killer a bit of a hand. Camp Killer in a 2v1 will try and get onto him here before he finishes everyone off. I do believe just a bit too slow on that one there, guys. Again, the spawn trap is set. It's 155 to 74. Camp Killer hears someone to his right as they push out. Gets the kill on 83 once again. Absolute bloodbath, and TWP are bathing in it right now. Let's have a quick look at the spectators, see how things are moving along here. Give you an idea of the position that TWP have, and we can see these guys, Mary Chain and Han, just bouncing between the left and the right. Parkway and Foodie look like they're holding the left hand side, where we got Camp Killer and Lou holding the right, and might I say doing a massive, amazing job with it as well. It's 155 to 47. The scoreboard is going to be pretty obvious from what we're going to see, though we do have some deaths now. Oh, no, I'll take that back. It looks like the revives came in just at the right time, but kills are looking a lot better than they did at the beginning of the game from BKW, but still not what they need to push forward and try and win the round. That triple cap is set. The spawn trap is in full effect here. BKW can't push out. Smokes aren't being used. They're not stacking one side. If they were able to smoke the mid and the right hand side, stack that beachfront, push their way through to Bravo, leave one or two guys as sacrificial lambs to kind of hold these guys up as you push forward, and then you just got to keep spawning and rotating from there. That's the only way that you can hope to get out of this here, and the only way you beat these high killing teams is with the rotation, but BKW can't even get that off at the moment. It's 155 to 10. TWP are going to take this one here to finish off the game with a nice 4-0 win. Scores looking pretty good right now. So yeah, things definitely didn't go the way of BKW in that game. TWP managing to come in with a easy 4-0 win. No, they didn't drop below 150 tickets throughout that whole run, leading things up really, really nicely, moving into the third and fourth matches as we're going to see tomorrow. So if you guys are around tomorrow from 5 p.m. UK time, we've got UTC Blue versus Retired and UTC Red versus Door. Make sure you tune in. If you can give the channel a follow here, follow me on Twitter at A Wild Time, and you can keep up with the news and how things are going. So as always, I've been A Wild Time, and I hope you guys have had one too.